Hey there guys, my name is Sumed Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help people feel better and perform better. Today I want to speak about your character. Now, in order for you to design your character, you have to get a feeling of what your best self actually looks like, and that's quite difficult to do. And so it's important for you to create a trigger for that character. So let's say that, as an example, you rub your hands together, right? And that gives you a good feeling of you stepping into your best self or your best character. Now, it might be problematic because every time you rub your hands together, let's say it's cold outside and you're randomly rubbing your hands together, right? You get triggered by that. And you suddenly feel, oh my gosh, I feel like my best self. You might not require it at that moment to be your best self. You see what I'm saying? It might be, but also might not be. So the moment that you really feel like you want to embrace it and impact it, try counting backwards from 10. Your subconscious recognizing it better. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then tap it all over your body to give yourself a quick embodiment of that, okay? Now, it's different to have an intention and it's different to have a decision. Your best self, your character is a decision. And you got to decide that I want to be this person, because otherwise your old past storyline of who you think you are and all of the different examples of who you are in your past and all the storylines that you have accumulated throughout this time is telling you that to do this in this particular way, and I have to do this in this particular manner, and I must be this professional archetype, and I've got to make sure that I don't make any mistakes, no flaws, and I have to be perfect symmetry and order. However, life doesn't work like that at times, right? We go through the chaos to find the order. Out of the chaos comes the order, and out of the order comes the chaos. It's a cycle, and this is the cycle of life, right? Birth and death. And if you take one day, one whole day, you notice that a person is dying and being born in the same day. And you go through this process of like heaven and hell throughout the same day. You'll notice this, right? Your emotions are constantly fluctuating. A lot of people are saying, stuff about the full moon that affects people's emotions. I'm not too sure about that, but, just take a regular day and you say night and day, and you take this concept of flow, right? And I'm trying to apply it to this concept of what I just stated in terms of let's say we have the sun and then we have the moon, right? And you take the sun to be much more of a masculine energy and the moon to be a lot more of a feminine energy. And you look at it like the yin and yang, almost like the Taoist symbol of the yin and yang, the black on one side with a small dot of white inside, and then the black dot were opposites, right? Polar opposites. So when you look at that symbol, it tells you a lot about the dance of life, right? Because it is this darkness and lightness happening, the interchange of ideas and insights, okay? And it's very interesting because that's exactly what happens when you fall in love with someone, right? It's this constant battle of you getting into arguments with them, but then you also having these high highs, like these moments or explorations of epiphanies and euphoric moments. So in a sense, this idea of looking at this day as love, right? It's like the conflict that comes from love, but then also the high highs that come from love. It's like this polarity. Throughout your day, notice the polarity, and notice that these are creative differences, okay? This is supposed to make life interesting. Imagine if all you had was day, right? It was day all the time. That'd be boring, right? So a little bit of that change from day to night, from night to day, it's this creative color spectrum that we're creating. You see what I'm saying? So we do need the bad of the good, because how would we know someone is a sinner if we didn't have the saint? How would we know someone's a saint if we didn't have the sinner? You see what I'm saying? So similarly, how would we know up from down, hot to cold, black and white? If we didn't have the opposing pole, we wouldn't know what the other one is. You see what I'm saying? So to embrace all of it, to embrace the fullness of your day, you gotta notice sometimes you go into that space in your mind, and all you're doing when you're going into your mind is you're separating yourself. When you're going into your mind, you're fully separating yourself from the body. And when you're going into your body, you're separating yourself from the mind. So why not be fully in your mind and in your body? How about that state? That's what the flow state really is. You have this deep embodiment, but you're also very alert. You're cognizant, right? And so when you can have that feeling and you can cherish that sun side and that moon side within you, right? Not like sun signs and moon signs, all right? Let's not go astrological here, but let's actually find where is your solar energy coming from your solar plexus and your moon energy as you moon someone with your butt, right? Your lower body and your upper body coming into contact to fully integrate yourself, okay? Lower mind, higher mind, right? It's the reptilian brain and the neocortex. It's this balance or harmony of opposing poles that makes life interesting. So if you're feeling bad one day and you're like, man, I'm depressed, I feel really weird, I feel whack, my energy's out of sync, you can always be like, man, I know something good is coming after this. That's the pendulum that swings from left to right. So if you know something bad is gonna happen, you know that something good is gonna come. So whenever something bad happens, you know what I tell myself? Man, I'm so glad, because something good is about to happen right after this. So if you have that mindset and you accumulate, like throughout the day, you know you're running this endless hamster wheel, right? You understand that you're going through this process and you're chasing your own tail, right? You are the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail in a sense. But once you recognize that that's the part of the fun, right? And the fact is, you know, a lot of people say, get rid of desire. Well, thinking about getting rid of desire is still a desire, my friends. You can't escape this maze. You get what I'm saying? You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna press the eject button. Even suicide, they say, is spiritual, you know, spiritually it's a problem, right? Because you can't eject yourself from the game. You'll be reborn into the same, you know, sorrows of your certain situation. So I just want to remind you, no matter how bad you think you have it right now in this moment, it's gonna get better. Because time shifts, energy shifts, and what you choose to do in that time will ultimately decide where you choose to go. So are you going to choose that downward spiral, or are you going to choose the positive upward spiral? Because the downwards needs to happen for the upwards to take form in a sense, right? It's like the Greek hero going through this dark place, the catabasis, the underworld, and coming out of the other side in a place of light. So, I mean, this video kind of talked about many different topics, but my main message to you is, you know, keep that harmony within you and understand that there's going to be lows and highs. But you can overreach and underreach, but when you come back to the middle point, the middle path, and you recognize that everything is possible. You know, this is just this hamster wheel game, and it's fun. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out my book, TPM, Theatrical Plasticity Method, and check that out. I have a lot of value and resources there in terms of how you can create and design your unique character, how you can be and really optimize your best self. And yeah, I'm a flow state coach. If you want to work with me one-on-one, shoot me a message on Instagram. That's Flow Zone Academy. All right, have an amazing day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. See you next time.